Hey everyone, Katie Bertrand here, and I am streaming on my YouTube channel at So Cute by Katie and my new or revived sewing page, 502 Embroidery and Sewing. So if you are new to either one, be sure to say hi. And thank you for joining me. And if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. So today is February 10th, and we are having a little bit of a winter storm advisory, warning, all the above, getting some ice. So I left work early a little today to get home before the roads got really bad, and so it gave me an opportunity to work on a little project I wanted to do. So you may have seen little projects. People put together little pot holders and then they pair it with like a cookie mix and all that kind of stuff. Well, you have to have a pot holder that has a pocket, but I haven't been able to find those. I'm not even sure where they've seen those. So I'm going to make my own. So I am using, this is a 2-pack pot holder set that I got at the Dollar Tree. And I'm just going to make a fun little gift set. So one of them I am going to set up in Monogram, and then the other one I'm going to be sewing a cute pocket, and then we'll put it together for a little gift set, and I'll show you the little things I'm going to put in it. So to get started, you are going to need your pot holders. You can get those anywhere. I just happened to get the 2-pack at the Dollar Tree, so we've got 50 cents invested in each one. And then I've got my 4x4 embroidery hoop. I'm going to be using tearaway stabilizer. I'm also going to be using 505 adhesive spray. And then I've got my monogram set up on the machine. So we're going to go ahead and get that the embroidery going, and I'm going to show you get that started. So I'm going to go ahead and hoop this. So I'm going to hoop the stabilizer by itself because the pot holder is pretty thick. So I'm not going to attempt to hoop the pot holder. I'm only going to do the stabilizer. And you want to make sure you tighten up the screw as tight as possible because the paper is pretty thin and you want to make sure that it holds. Then I'm going to get my pot holder. I'm going to fold this in half. And this will help me find my center point. And I'm eyeballing at the moment, but then I'll measure it. So I'm just folding that in half. So that is top to bottom. I'm going to double check. I need a bigger ruler. Where are my other rulers? Let's see. Okay. So, oh, I'm reading that upside down. Hold on. There we go. I'll get it to where I can read it. All right. And so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's about 7 inches. So I did that pretty good. So I'm literally spot on 3.5. So I've got my center marked. And I'm going to leave the pin in this until the last minute when I take it over to the machine. So I'm going to use my 505 spray. And I haven't used this in a while, so it's not spraying very well. It's gummed up. But well, that's not good. That's why you got to make sure it's cleaned off. Make it spray better. Alright, might be time for me to get a new thing. Wasn't prepared for that one. There it goes. Alright, we're good. That's done. Just enough. So now I'm going to just lay my pot holder in here. And I'm going to push it down in there so that it sticks to the stabilizer pretty well. Okay. So now we're going to go over to the embroidery machine. So I'm going to bring you all with me. So come on over. La, da, da. Okay. So, all right. I'm going to be putting this monogram on here. got my monogram set up. I'm going to go ahead and hit set and edit. Got my machine set up for the, let's back you up a little bit and see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put this on the machine, and my pot holder got flipped back. So make sure that that gets under all the little needle things and that the loop doesn't get caught up. There we go. So make sure everything is smooth back here. All right, that is not where I want it. I'm testing this out to see where this is going to stitch. It was looking like it is over too much, so I'm going to make my monogram a little bit smaller. So I'm going to go to the edit key. I'm going to go to size, and then there is, oops, not that way, arrows pointing in. So I'm shrinking it down just a little bit. I don't want it as, okay, close. All right, I'm going to move this over just a tiny bit. I didn't have it lined up just right. So I'm going to get it positioned. So I had to adjust it just a tiny bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and take the needle out and then hit the sewing and make sure it's on the color that I want, which is number 1, which is going to be yellow. So we're going to go ahead and get this started, and then we're going to start working on the other part. So this is going to take 10 minutes. Okay, so back over here. Okay. Hopefully you all can hear me over the embroidery machine because I want it to keep running. All right. If y'all cannot hear, I'll have to stop it. So what we're going to work on next, I'm going to get my iron. Hold on. Okay. So now what I'm going to work on is I want to make a pocket for this. Okay. So I just got a scrap of fabric. I like the navy and the yellow. And I've got my iron, and I'm using a wool cutting mat. And basically, I just eyeballed this. So if I fold this, you know, I didn't do any fancy measuring or anything like that. So I've got about 1 inch on either side so that I can tuck it under and tuck it over. So if I measure this, it is 9 by 6 is what I just cut. So first I'm going to press the top and bottom. I'm just turning it over. I'm doing about 1/2 inch. And then I'm just going to lay this on here because I'm going to sew this right around the edges. So we're just making our own pocket. And so I'm going to get the pin. I'm going to pin this across the bottom. I'm not going to sew up here because this is our pocket, but I'm just going to put a pin there to help hold it in place. So we're just, obviously sewing around the edges. I'm going to tuck this edge in. Now our pot holder is rounded. I might see if I can't round off this edge a little bit. Because we have a rounded edge right there, and I'm not putting any binding on it, I think just to make it simple, I'm just going to take this corner and tuck it under and just kind of make it like a design element. That we've got a little bit of trim right there. And then I'm going to tuck in this corner too. Let's see what this looks like. So I just folded in these corners right here, so that navy part is sticking out. I think it looks fine. Again, it's just a pot holder, it's nothing fancy. I do look like I've got a bigger slant over here than I do this side, so let me adjust one side. I think that looks a little more even. So I tucked in this side a little bit more because it makes this a little bit more even right there. So, kind of got an idea of what I want to do. I'm now realizing I actually need to sew across this top part so it doesn't flip off. So I'm just going to unpin the top and take out these sides real quick. I should have done this first, but I'm kind of figuring out where it needs to be. So I'm going to press this. Big crease. I'll leave this pin, but I'm going to take this part and undo it. And I'm just going to do a top stitch right here. I'm going to take it to the machine real quick, and I'll top stitch that. That way, what's on the inside, it will stay down. So let's come over here. So I just top stitched that right there. And where are my scissors? Where? I don't have what I need. There we go. Now I really love these little squeezy scissors. And you can get this. It comes in a pack. You get a hem gauge, squeezy scissors, and it may be this seam ripper, or it may be a smaller one, I don't remember. But you can get all of this at Hobby Lobby in a little package, and it's like $3.99. Well worth it. I mean, it's all the things that you need to have. So it's that Sewology brand that Hobby Lobby has, and it's a little 3-pack. So they have it on sale fairly often, like half off. So when it is half off, buy at least 2, because you can never have enough of any of these. So I wanted to share that with you. So now I'm going to take this over to the machine, and I'm just going to be stitching around the edge. We sewed this, but we're not going to sew that to the pot holder or it's going to close the pocket. So we'll just take it over to the machine and sew it. So I'm going to wait for my other pot holder to get done monogramming, and I'm going to put this together, and I'm going to show you what we're going to put in it. So let's go over to the embroidery machine, and we'll check on our monogram. So it's almost done. All right, sweet. All right, let me take this off. So since we just used a spray adhesive, just some tearaway, just rip it off. Comes right off. Now let's go put our little gift together. I'll get to travel around with me. All right. So I'm going to give it a little press. Ta-da! So Dollar Tree pot holder, looks great, monogrammed. Got a little loop if you want to hang it. And then we've made a little companion one with a pocket. And so let me show you. We're going to put these together for a gift. And then also at the Dollar Tree, I got a little packet of Funfetti cookie mix. And then I also got a scraper. And I'm just going to tuck that in together like that. And you have a super cute little gift. You know, if you have a new neighbor or a little teacher gift or something like that. So I've spent $3 on my items from the Dollar Tree. So 1, 2, and 3 for the 2 pot holders. I just used a little scrap piece of fabric and just made a little pocket. Now, I do want to show you, so since the pot holder is rounded, I wasn't going to sit there and try to trim that. If you want to try to round it out, you know, you totally can. I just was trying to be quick and easy. But I think it's kind of cute with just having the color of the pot holder kind of peep out. And so now I've got a nice little pocket. And then also, you know, when you are getting something out, it kind of helps grab something, kind of creates it like a oven mitt. But super cute set. I just thought this would be really fun to give to somebody. And then this is just like a small packet. What does this make? It says makes a dozen. So a little small packet, a welcome gift for a neighbor or cheer somebody up, teacher gift, you know, whatever you want it to be, but super cute. So I hope you've enjoyed this fun little craft project this afternoon. And I hope you make some for yourself or somebody else. Thanks for joining me. And again, if you are new to my YouTube channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, or if you hit the little bell icon, it will send you an email and just let you know when a new video is out. And if you're new to my Facebook page, or if you're on YouTube watching, hop over to our YouTube page. I'm sorry, Facebook page. I have two Facebook pages. One is So Cute by Katie, and then the other is 502 Embroidery and Sewing, where I try to do more of the sewing videos on that page. So I hope you guys have a great evening, and thanks for joining me. Bye.